cut my own hair. So I haven't even, pretty much just got up, still in my pajamas. I haven't even brushed my hair yet, but I'm gonna go and brush it and then I'm just gonna jump right in. You may have questions about why, how. First of all, the reason why is because I hate going to the hairdressers. I just really don't like going. I don't like the awkwardness of like having someone so close to me and touching my hair. I don't like the small talk. And also, I grew up in a really small town without any like fancy hairdressers. It would cost probably like £10, so like maybe $12 or something to get my hair cut. And then I moved to a bigger city and it was like £30 to get my hair cut. So I used to just wait until I went back home to do it. And I did that for the 5 years that I lived away from my parents in the UK. And I mean, I don't cut my hair very often. I like usually having my hair kind of long. Sorry, my dogs just came in. I don't know if you can see her looking out the window. So I only have my hair cut, you know, usually maybe twice a year, maybe once a year, sometimes maybe once every 2 years. And so I used to go to the same hairdresser every time. I would just go back to where my parents live and go to that hairdresser because I've known her since I was probably like 13. And she always did a nice job with my hair and it was cheap but a good haircut. Like she is a good hairdresser. Obviously, I haven't lived in the UK for like nearly 3 years. I heard horror stories of people in Germany like who didn't speak German who went to go get their haircut. I heard so many horror stories, including one of my friends who got married and she went to go have her hair done like a week or two before her wedding and they just completely fucked it up for her wedding. So I didn't get my hair cut in Germany, and then when I moved to America, which is, everything's more expensive here to start with anyway, and then on top of it being more expensive as a standard, you have the whole tipping culture here, which I get that it's the culture, that's what people do and you're expected to do it, but I am not from that culture. Like, to me, if you're gonna charge a service, just add the tip into the price of the service and don't make me tip. I don't like the idea of tipping, especially because most of the time when I get my hair cut, I don't like the result anyway. So I have not had my hair cut since living in America. When my boyfriend and I went back to the UK, not the Christmas we just had, but Christmas like 2019, just before COVID, woo. We both got our hair cut in my parents' home village, not by my old hairdresser, but by an older hairdresser of mine. And that was the last time that a professional person cut my hair. And then during the lockdown pandemic in the summer, my hair was just getting too much. Like, it's to the point where like, if it's behind me and I lean back, I can't move my head because my hair is stuck between my back and whatever I'm leaning against. So for me, that's an issue. Like, you know, we have dogs. Our dogs are big. My dog Leo, this guy, he likes to sit on top of me quite often, and sometimes he'll like sit on top of my hair and like I can't move it. Oh, wow. Sometimes Leo will sit on me or like lie on top of my hair, and he's quite a heavy dog. So then if it's too long, he sits on it and I can't move my head and he's too heavy to like lift off. So during the COVID lockdown, when all of the hairdressers were shut anyway, oh my gosh. When the hairdressers were shut anyway, I decided to just cut my own hair. I just did it like in the middle of the summer, like I wasn't seeing anyone, obviously. So it didn't matter if it turned out badly, and it actually turned out okay. I think I have pictures, so I'll put them in somewhere. Pictures of me before. that was the first time I'd ever cut my hair outside of me being an 8-year-old hiding in my parents' house cutting my fringe. And yeah, like it took like maybe an hour the first time, but it was fine and it looked okay. And then the second time I did it sometime last semester, just on a weekend. And the cut was okay, but I tried to like change up my style a bit. I tried to give myself like a middle parting and like attempted with a fringe, and I just ended up looking like my dad from like the 70s, which if I have photos of that, I'll put those in as well. And that was probably, that would have been in like October, November time. That was the last time I got my hair cut. And last weekend, I cut my boyfriend's hair. He hasn't had a haircut since like the very beginning of last summer, probably. Since about like June or something like that. And his hair is wild, and he has like a huge beard and just like long hair. He doesn't like photos, so I'm not gonna put a photo in of him, but the other day he was like, I really want to get my hair cut, but he kept forgetting to go before they were shutting for the day, so I just offered to cut it myself. And again, it probably took about an hour, and he was like annoyed by the end of it after sitting for so long. But it doesn't look that bad. Like, he said it's not like obviously as good as a professional, which is fine, but it looked okay. It looked pretty good. So we have my spring break happening from today and tomorrow. That's all we get because of the pandemic. So I figured I'm just gonna cut my hair. Bless you. Sorry, my dog's right here. If it comes out bad, then I have a few days to try and fix it or get to a hairdresser. And if it comes out good, then woo, nice. So I'm gonna try and film it. We'll see how that goes. I might do a time lapse, or I might try and actually video parts of it. Who knows? Yeah, so let's go do that. Okay, so I'm most of the way through cutting my hair. I actually did it in a different technique today, and this side, I can't get it right. I just keep cutting and cutting, and now it's like chunky. Can you see? I don't know if you can see, like here, there's basically just a massive gap missing from my hair. But I'll try and show you. Can you see that? I still have the top to do. I was hoping that I could get it in like a straight line, but I don't think it's happening. This is probably my, sorry, you can see how horrible my eyebrows are. This is probably my worst attempt at cutting my hair, but also I don't care anymore. I just don't care what my hair looks like anymore. It's fine. Okay, so my hair's super greasy right now because I've been touching it so much. I think I'm done. It doesn't look as nice as I wanted it to, but it's a lot shorter than I thought I was gonna cut it. So I took like probably this much off, so about 6 inches, which, this is like a nice length. I like this length. But the front, I really just messed up the front, but hopefully once it's been washed and I've worn it a few days, it will come back. And here's the back. I can't really tell if the back is very good because it's very hard to see it. So, you know, maybe I'll play around with it over the next few days or something. What is this doing? But yeah, I don't hate it. And for free, I don't really care. And if it's that bad, then I'll just wear my hair in a ponytail or something, which is fine. Look at all the hair on my shirt. Okay, well, thanks for coming on my hair cutting journey with me. If any of you have any tips for cutting your own hair at home, my boyfriend refuses to do it because he thinks he'll just do it wrong, and he thinks that I'll be angry at him, despite the fact that if I'm literally brave enough to do it myself, I don't think I'll be angry if my hair comes out bad. So yeah, if you have any other tips about doing it from home, trying to get a straight edge at the back, that's the thing I want most, and it's the thing that I like cannot do. I also realise it's a lot harder the shorter you cut your hair because you can't bring it round to your eyes to see. So if you have any tips or advice, or you want to help me fix like these parts, you can't really see with the lighting, but maybe I'll take some photos or something and put them at the end. Yeah, just let me know in the comments or on my Instagram or wherever you may find me at Sustainable Harmony. And yeah, thank you for coming along on this journey.